got nobody coming in. Now one person is here. What the fuck? Am I even live right now? Is this real? I've never seen some shit like that ever. This is why I know not to go live no more. In the morning, shit. Yeah, it's taking forever to get people up in this bitch. We outside, man. We outside. We outside. It's like two people that watching, but nobody is saying anything. Let me fucking. This is crazy, bro. Y'all wilding out, man. Nobody's saying nothing. Nobody doing nothing. That's all right, though. What up, Action Jackson? Good morning. Good morning. Top of the morning. There we go. DK Stranger Things. Y'all wasn't watching Stranger Things before. Now y'all want to be professional Stranger Things fucking announcers and shit. Get the fuck out of here with the Stranger Things. Yeah, you wasn't talking about Stranger Things before. Bro, give it a couple of minutes. Oh, bro, you gotta understand it's delayed. So I don't know. It's delayed. So when I'm saying something and nobody's writing in the chat, it bugs me out because I forget that it's delayed. Yo, it's brick out here in New York right now. It's like 40 degrees out here right now. Let me turn down this fucking heat. Yeah, because now I'm hot. Yeah, I got in the car. I've seen Stranger Things in the middle of the night. Nigga said, go get some hot chocolate. I'm gonna go get some Burger King. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. There you go. Watch this motherfucker right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, let me get 5 number ones.
5, number 1 was 5.
Large?
With coffee?
No, with all of them with orange juice.
Okay, and ticket?
That's it.
Shower, please.
All right, Kobe, the window's open. You know you're not allowed to hang out in the window when the window's open, bro. You know this. I don't know why you always try to do that shit. You know you're not allowed, nigga. Fuck you doing? This is one of those weird ass fucking angles. Ooh, good morning. Just put it on the card. What up, AB? What's good? Jay Castle salutes, my brother. $52 for breakfast. $52 for breakfast. Oh. Thank you, ma'am. Kobe, look at you, bruh. Look at you. You got all kinds of shit all around you. All right. Hold on. I got you, buddy. I got you, bud. Oops. You got all kinds of shit all around you. Let's throw that over there. Go ahead, go sit down. There you go. All right, buddy. Good boy. We are in Staten Island, New York. We are in the forgotten borough. But we're really not that forgotten. It's the fucking it's the painkiller capital of the East Coast. Everybody and their mama around here is on pain meds. Yeah, whatever's left of them. They're not on fentanyl or heroin or some other shit. But yeah, Staten Island was a nice place, bro. But it got all fucked up when the pill crisis came upon the U.S. Got fucked up. I know a lot of people. I had a lot of people that I was friends with that passed away over that shit. As a matter of fact, one of my Brian lived right there, right here, right across the street from the Burger King where I'm at right now. He lived right there, right across the street. He died of a pain medication overdose. Crazy, right? Crazy how I lived through some drug eras. I lived through the heroin epidemic, the crack epidemic, and the pill epidemic, and I don't get high. Yeah, rest in peace to Brian, for real. Fucking great guy. His dad is a great person. Brian's dad was a great person. I mean, I haven't seen him since Brian died. But his dad worked for Con Ed, which is the electric company here in New York. And when I was going through hard times, he was in charge of sending the people to shut off your lights when you didn't pay. So I used to call him up, or he used to call me up. He used to be like, oh, listen, you're on the list. He goes, I'm going to take your name off, but you got to pay this. I said, no problem, don't worry, but thank you. And he used to take my name off the shut off. He did that a lot. And I'm very grateful to him for shit like that. You don't forget the people that help you along the way, bro. You just don't forget. But everybody goes through hard times, bro. Everybody. I don't care if you're the biggest tough guy in the world, bro. You're gonna go through some hard times in your life. Lazaro, ¿qué voy a hacer? You know? What up, everybody? What's good? He said, help me find an investor. What do you want to invest in? Nabu, good morning, nigger. What up? Good morning. Leanne Mayer. What's up? Dub, what's good, my boy? Top of the morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Yeah, go over there. There ain't nothing here for you, bro. You eat when we go upstairs. Fucking Kobe. Always want to eat the food. And so if you think I made the story up, bro, then what the fuck are you still doing here, bro? Keep it moving, nigga. Nobody's talking to you. Mind your fucking business. Get the fuck out of here then. Always gotta be one in the fucking crowd. It's early in the morning. Bro, it's too early for that shit, bro. Too early for that shit. Go brush your fucking mouth. I can smell your hot breath from here, nigga. Motherfuckers don't even brush their teeth in the morning. They already fucking talking shit on the internet, bro. Go brush your fucking teeth, my nigga. Oh, sorry, lady. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see you going there. That's a crazy light right there. Man, motherfuckers don't want to let that. Yeah, they don't want to let that summer go, bro. They still on motorcycles around here. What the fuck, nigga? It's cold as fuck out here, bro. Especially on a motorcycle. God damn. Fucking cold, my nigga. Big Mac. I don't need Big Macs, bro. True New Yorker. You already know. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Smash that like button, people. We got 20 people, 20 motherfuckers in the building. Shut the fuck up, man. Stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that. I hate when the light changes and the motherfucker waits like 3/1000ths of a second to start honking the fucking horn, nigga. I'll see the green light, bitch. Early in the morning, motherfuckers going to work. A lot of these trolls, this is what it looks like when you wake up in the morning and you got to go to work, bro. You guys don't know what that is. Trolls don't know what that is. All they know is how to sit at home, scratch their balls, smell their fingers, and then go trolling on the internet. Like they got it like that. You don't got it like that. That's why you're on the fucking internet trolling, because you're fucking messed up and your life is fucked up. Your life is fucked up, man. Just admit it already, bro. So, Stranger Things, Nike Dunk lows are dropping at 10 a.m. All right? If you want Stranger Things Dunk, I mean, they look cool, but I'm not a Dunk guy, bro. You can't even give those fucking things away. I'm gonna go and spend $155 on shit that you can't even give them things away, bro. Niggas hungry, nigga. Niggas is hungry. Yeah, I already know I'm gonna get all the oh, he's always eating. He's always eating. What the fuck you want me to do? Die? I gotta eat. I gotta eat. So I go live. When I go outside, I was going out to get breakfast. I didn't want to cook. Yeah, sometimes I cook in my house, so I get tired of cooking. I cooked night before last. I made some carne guisada, which is like stewed beef. Yeah, little chunks of meat. Yeah. The trolls should know what that is. Yeah, they be eating on meat all day long. Trolls, y'all be eating that tube steak. Tube steak early in the morning, nigga. All right, Kobe, you gotta go upstairs, my guy. All right. I'll be back down. Hold on. Manita. Manita, what up? Brooklyn Miggs, what up, man? You early, big bro. What up, Jay? Manita, what's good? Buenos dias. We over here. Make sure you guys smash that like button. We in the crib right now. All right. Let me go bring Kobe upstairs. And let me bring the breakfast upstairs for everybody. Let me get one of these. And one of these. And I'm good to go. Kobe, you wildin', my nigga. You gotta go upstairs, bro. I can't take you with me to the supermarket, bro. Yeah, you gotta go out, my nigga. Let me throw these, let me put that orange juice right there. And then we're gonna put this in here. Be right back, y'all. Be right back. And we're back. All right, let's eat real quick because I'm hungry. And then we'll go to the supermarket. Yeah, I'm out of breath, bro. I have to climb like 2 flights of stairs. Buenos dias. Órale, güey. What up, Paul? What's good, my people? We got Burger King for breakfast. I brought everybody breakfast just now. We got sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant with some tater tots. Banging. And some juguito. No, we're going to the supermarket. I don't know if I should go to the supermarket or should I go to Costco. I got everything close by, so. Peking has some of the best breakfast sandwiches, bro. I'm telling you, they do. Dead ass. Shit, I dropped the ketchup. Fuck. I'll clean it up in a minute. I'm hungry, nigga. I'll clean it up in a minute. I dropped the fucking ketchup on the floor. My Burger King breakfast? Hell yeah, that shit's banging. But here's the deal. I don't know what happened. I was gonna order Grubhub. But Grubhub, this Grubhub over here, it doesn't let you pick. If you don't pick the coffee, it doesn't have orange juice on the menu. It only has soda. I'm not drinking soda for breakfast, nigga. You crazy? Only juice. Ni hao. I said ni hao. Ni hao. Those are my neighbors. They Chinese. I'm talking. God damn. I'm talking Chinese off the boat. No speak it. No speak English. No speak English. They fucking straight up ni hao. Ni hao. I'm gonna tell you what they do. Now, you know Asians like to grow their own shit, right? Asians like to grow their own shit. They got like their own little gardens and shit. So, these guys, they don't have a garden, all right? So, I first moved here. Everything is cool. I go in my backyard. Because I have a shed, right? And I store shit inside my shed. But there's a space in between their shed and my shed, and then there's a fence in between there. And it's fucking like real tight up in there, right? So I go back there. All of a sudden I hear, I said, what the fuck? Now, if anybody knows me, I'm deathly afraid of raccoons. I hate raccoons, bro. So, I'm hearing this noise. I got scared. I'm saying, what the fuck is that? It's probably a raccoon trying to get my ass. Bro, I go in between the house to look. When I look, it's the Asian lady, bro. In between, on my side of the fence, crouched down, and she looks up at me. I said, yo, you all right, lady? I'm like, what the fuck is this Chinese lady doing on the floor in my backyard? I said, you all right, lady? She goes, I don't know what the fuck she was saying to me. She said, I said, oh shit. I said, are you okay? You need help? I thought she fell off the fucking roof or something. So when I look, I got this wolf of fish. I'm saying, damn. It's either this lady or she's cooking some kind of fish. Saying, damn, this shit smells nasty. Smells like straight fish. Smells like the ocean, bro. When I look on the roof of the fucking shed, my nigga, oh my God. I wanted to throw up. It was like little fit, like porgies. All sliced and like butterfly, open. No guts or nothing. They had some fucking red paste slapped on them. And they were all laid out on top of newspapers on top of their shed. Bro, they were making fish jerky, bro. I said, what the fuck is going on around here, bro? I've never seen some shit like that ever in my life. Never. Crazy shit, right? That's New York for you. New York is it's a diversity, bro. You see all kinds of shit here, bro. You see them. Right here down the street, there's like a Greek Orthodox church, and right next to it is a Jewish temple. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what they got a special deal 2 for 1 on the block or something? What the fuck going on over here? Shit is crazy, bro. Right, B-Bass? Yeah, I don't pay no mind to the trolls, man. They could fucking rock. I need 50 likes before I even fucking pay attention to you niggas. Is that why they look at Kobe some type of way? Yeah. No, seriously, they do. They be looking at Kobe. They be looking at all my dogs like that, bro. Yeah. They stole the cat one day, bro. Kenji will tell you. They stole the cat one day. So Kenji puts one of those GPS collars on the cat. Because the cat likes to go outside. So she let the cat go outside. And one day she comes out here. She said, woo, where's... She's calling the cat. The cat usually comes. And this time the cat didn't show up. So Kenzie went upstairs, got her phone, and she tracked the cat. She was inside the fucking Chinese people's house, my nigga. They was about to ginsu that nigga. Yeah, they was about to put the fucking... They was about to chop that bitch up for fucking dinner, bro. Yep. Yeah, look at that. General Toast Chicken. General Toast Chicken is fucking General Cat. That's probably how the story went. A cat named General probably got chopped up, nigga. That's how they made General Toast Chicken. Thank you. Eminem, what up? Who the hell is Eminem? They got gifted a membership. Nigga, bend over. What's for breakfast? Bend over. We already eating, bro. We got Burger King. Sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant. General Toast, bro. Don't even say that playing around. I could show y'all a video. Next time I go live, I'm gonna show you a video. All right? It's in my boy Broadway Chronicles page. Right? He's got a picture of a guy with a fucking long ass net. Right? Long fucking net, right? And you see him crouched down like this. It's here in New York City. He's crouched down like this, and a whole bunch of pigeons just eating. All of a sudden, he stands up and he goes like this, whoop, and the fucking net catches all those fucking pigeons, bro. And he's putting them in the bag, bro. He's gonna go eat them. They eat pigeon, bro. Are we happy with our new mayor? I don't know. Victor, you gotta understand. I don't do much politics. I don't care about that shit. You know? Eminem, shout out to Eminem with the $10 dono. Thank you, Eminem. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. He said that's for breakfast on your accountant. Oh, it's fucking Mauricio. Mauricio! Is that him? Mauricio? It is Mauricio. That's my boy. Is that you, Mauricio? It is. Yo, what up, my G? Yeah, I gotta call you up. Te voy a llamar más tarde, Mauricio, okay? I'm gonna call you. I know you're at work. I'll call you later on. It's my accountant, bro. It's my fucking accountant. I keep telling y'all people, if you open up a business, LLC, you need an accountant, bro. If you're in New York, let me know, man. I got the guy, bro. That nigga is good, bro. Okay. All right, I got you, papi. I'll call you later on. Excuse me. Victor E, thank you. Hey, if you want, just sub up, brother. I answer all questions as long as they're, you got trolls out there that will ask the same question, but they'll word it different, and I won't answer it. All right? You asked a question like a human being, and I answered your question. We don't care. Me personally, I don't care about none of that shit. All right? What difference am I gonna make? Okay? Me personally, I would have voted for Cuomo myself. And I'm gonna explain why. I don't know if you knew that Cuomo's dad was mayor. Mario Cuomo was governor of New York. He was one of the best governors New York ever had. And he was all for prison reform. He was all for it. Prison reform, getting prisoners back into society, teaching them, giving them jobs, doing all kinds of shit. So that's why, and the son would follow in the father's footsteps, I always believe. So that's why I would have voted for Cuomo. If I would have voted, I didn't vote. I keep it a buck. For what? For what? These people are gonna fucking lie their asses off anyway. So let somebody else fucking decide who the fuck is mayor. It ain't gonna affect me in any fucking way anyway. I'm not a politician. But if I would have voted, I would have voted for the son, Andrew Cuomo. Even though he lost. We got some guy named Mamdani. Yeah, he's already threatening Trump. Trump's threatening him. Oh, man, this is going to be good now. Yeah, Trump said he's going to lock him up. I saw that shit yesterday. Trump said he was going to lock that nigga up. Your dad used to eat breakfast with Michael Bloomberg? God damn. Well, Michael Bloomberg was always accessible. Michael Bloomberg used to take the train to work, take the train home, and I think he still does. You got to realize Michael Bloomberg is a billionaire. Yep. He's not, he wasn't anybody to play with back then, We've had some fucking crazy ass mayors in New York City, bro. I go back to Mayor Koch, who was reelected 27 times to be mayor of New York City. 27 years he was mayor of New York City. you know. But he wasn't a great mayor. He did what he could for the times. You gotta remember, back in the 70s and 80s, if you went to the Bronx, bro, the Bronx looked like a bomb went off. Literally, the Bronx looked like Armageddon, bro. You know, kids playing in rubble. All the buildings were either abandoned or they were semi crumbled. And this was all over the Bronx. This wasn't just in one area. This was all over the Bronx. It looked like how could I explain what it looked like? I show it to my chat to my guys all the time when I do live streaming at nighttime. Sometimes we look at old pictures from back in the 80s. It was just, so what happened was, back in the 70s, the mob figured out a way to get landlords to abandon their buildings, burn them down, and they would collect on the insurance. So all of these landlords, they owned hundreds of buildings. Like a landlord here in New York is usually, 80% of them are Jewish. They don't own like now one building. They own 25, 40 buildings, So in the Bronx at that time, what they did was they burnt down the building. They would tell the people, that the tenants, that they were that they needed them to move out for a temporary amount of time while they renovated the building, because the building wasn't meeting up to codes. And what they were doing is, when people would leave, they were lighting the buildings up on fire, and they were collecting on the insurance. And that's it. They would abandon the building, and the building would just turn to rubble. And this happened all over New York, all over the Bronx, really. And the shit looked like a war zone, bro. Piles of rubble all over the fucking place, and kids playing in the rubble, because that's basically what they played in. And then towards the late 80s, early 90s, they started rebuilding the Bronx. The Bronx has now become a gentrified borough. It has become gentrified. If you go down 3rd Avenue by the Bruckner, it's all Thai restaurants and nice businesses. You got Up NYC over there. That shit is all gentrified over there. And the projects are right across the street. My boy Will lives there. But everything the Bronx looks beautiful nowadays, bro. Especially the South Bronx. I mean, you still got your areas, don't get me wrong. But the Bronx ain't what it used to be, bro. The Bronx is not what it used to be. The Bronx is beautiful right now. What happened? Right, manita? Yup. B-Best was living in the Bronx during those years. It looked like what was that movie with what the fuck was the name of that movie? Now I forget the name of the movie. The Road Warrior? Is that what it's called? The Road Warrior? It was crazy. And then, out of that poverty is where we get hip hop. Okay? Once they started rebuilding and revitalizing the Bronx, a lot of the city project homes stayed standing. So a lot of people that lived in the Bronx, they lived in the projects. All right? The projects were never touched. You got to remember, the projects are owned by the city. So what would they get out of burning down a fucking building? Nothing. They wouldn't get anything. All right. So you get Bronx River houses where you got Africa Bambaataa came from, and they were fucking around one day. They set up a little fucking stage in a park in Bronx River, and that's where hip hop started, bro. That's where hip hop started. You know, it traveled through Queens. You know, it went from Queens. I mean, we went from the Bronx to Queens, then to Brooklyn, then to Long Island. You know, then back to Manhattan, and then back to the Bronx. So all the 5 boroughs got hip hop going on. Even Staten Island felt it with Wu-Tang. You know, Wu-Tang came in a little bit later in the game, but Wu-Tang put a hip hop here in Staten Island. You know, you lived in Forest, where with Fat Joe. You lived with Fat Joe? Joseph Singleton, you lived with Fat Joe? That's where he's from. He's from Forest. Same floor? Good shit. Nice. Yeah, I know Joe for a long time, bro. That's why it's hard for me to see Joe. Damn, this fucking thing doesn't stop ringing, bro. That's why, like my Joe knows my uncle. Like really, they were really close back in the day. Joe, it was not who they say he was or who he says he was. Joe wasn't no fucking street hustler. You know, all that. That's a bag of crack of shit. That's all lies, bro. He's lying. But Joe was a cool dude, and Joe knew how to defend himself. I can tell you that much. He wasn't no slouch nigga, but he wasn't this big fucking glorified drug dealer like he portrayed himself to be. His name didn't come he didn't get the name Joe Crack because he used to sell crack. He got that name because he was fat and the crack in his ass used to stick out his pants. That's why they used to call him Joe Crack. Right? Mr. Singleton, you could attest to that. You lived on the same floor. Now his mom's was a hustler. Fat Joe's mother used to run numbers. And the reason why I knew that because my grandmother was a banker. Well, a banker is the person that runs a number spot. Or they run a few number spots, and they got people that you know get the numbers, write the numbers down. They get a percentage of the intake for the day. And my grandmother, if you hit on the illegal numbers here in New York, and you played with somebody that my grandmother had, my grandmother was the banker. She would have to pay you. They paid on Thursdays. Yep. My family took care of his when they first moved in. Nice. That's nice, bro. You see, New York City is small. You think it's big, but it's small. Like, you run into people that you would never know that you run into. You know what I'm saying? My pops ran into. Yep. My grandmother used to run numbers. They used to call it the numbers racket. You know, it was a big thing in Harlem. Harlem used to run numbers, but black people used to run the numbers in Harlem. And you know, you had El Barrio, which was the Upper East Side, from 105th on up to like 129th. You know, between First and Lenox. No, between First and Columbus, I'd say. or park. That was El Barrio. They used to run, the Puerto Ricans and Italians used to run numbers up there. What the numbers? Yeah, yeah. In Miami, that was all Cubans, bro. There was no Italians running no numbers in Miami. You crazy. The numbers racket used to run all over the US. Wherever there was immigrants, they used to run numbers racket. Nowadays, if you go to Washington Heights, you could play the Dominican numbers. And it's not legit, but it's legit over there. So what they do is they walk around with a little printer. You give them all the numbers, they print out a receipt for you, and it sends it over there to the Dominican Republic. And when you win, you get paid over here in dollars. You don't get paid in pesos. Over there, you get paid in pesos. No bulto. You already know. We sitting in the ShopRite parking lot. I'm smoking a cigarette, and then we're gonna go inside. I might lose you real quick if I go down a certain aisle, so just chill out. I just gotta get some ice and some snacks. I don't know. Maybe I'll get something to make for lunch. Oh man, Carmine? Who the hell's Carmine? Carlo Gambino was the head of the Gambino crime family, bro. Carlo Gambino, not Carmine. He's got 2 great grandsons named Carlo Gambino. One of them lives right here, right next door to my friend Stephanie's house. Cool ass dude. They used to call him Curly. I don't know if he's still there. And he used to have Fat Tommy Gambino. He's not fat no more. Good friend of mine. As a matter of fact, maybe this week I'll go with my boy and I'll show you around Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. We'll meet up. We'll meet up with some people. All right? Buenos dias, J fam. Top of the morning, bro. Smash that like button, people, please. Did I meet Biggie? I'm gonna tell you, I only met Biggie one time in my life. You gotta remember, I'm 51. So sometimes it might sound like I'm telling a story, but I've lived a good life. I've been through a lot of shit. So I was like, wow, well, how old was I back in 90? What was it? 91, 92. I was what, 18, 17, 18 years old. And we used to go to Hot Night. I had to be 18 because I moved out of my parents' house when I was 18. So it had to be when I was 18. They used to have a show. The radio station used to throw a party. It was called Hot Night Jamaica. It was 3 days. It was like a concert for 3 days. And you used to have to take a plane. The flight was called Air Jamaica, right? So we took Air Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica plenty of times. So we took a plane to Jamaica. And when I got on the plane, all the way in the back was this big, fat, black, ugly dude. And when you look, it was Biggie sitting with Puffy. This was when he was first starting out. He was popping already. He was pretty famous because we already knew who he was. And I went to the back of the plane and he autographed a dollar bill. I wish I still had that dollar bill. I don't even know whatever happened to that shit. And I remember he autographed it. Keep banging. And it said, keep banging, Brooklyn. And it said Notorious B.I.G. on it. That was the only time I ever interacted with Biggie. Um, Tupac. I met Tupac back when Albee Square Mall. If you got anybody from Brooklyn knows what Albee Square Mall is. Albee Square Mall is in downtown Brooklyn. It's still there. It's a place where it's like Fordham Road, where there's a whole bunch of stores and shit. And what they did was there's a square over there, Albee Square Mall, and they set up a stage one time and they did a show and Tupac was there. I remember seeing Tupac. I just said hello to him. I didn't like meet him or anything. I just said hello. I remember he had a Carl Kanai t-shirt on. And he went on stage and they performed. Biggie was there, all kinds of shit. And what the hell is Vicious? What the hell was that kid's name? Vicious something or other. Those were the good old days, bro. Those were the good old days. You can't get that back. You know, you can't get that back. So, you know, the way my life turned out, I don't regret none of it. Nowadays, you don't get shit like that. You get these kids now that are on the internet, and you know, you ask them if they met somebody. Yeah, I met them through Instagram. Yeah, these kids don't even go outside no more, bro. These kids don't even go outside no more. Smash the like button, man. I only got 35 likes. I should have been way over 50 already. Put my jacket on. Yeah. Do you have cash? No, I'll use my card. I'll use my card. I'll use my card. Ain't no biggie. Let's go. Go to the supermarket with your boy. Yeah. And to all the youngins out there, if you're young, go outside, man. Stop staying in your house. Stop staying in your house doing nothing. Go get some air in your lungs, bro. Go outside. Stop with this shit online, bro. Give it a break for a minute. And go outside. I'm an old nigga. But I still go outside every day. That's what I'm used to. Back then, if you didn't go outside, your parents was kicking your ass out the door. Get out the house. We didn't have computers. We didn't have none of that shit. Cell phones. Cell phones came in the 90s, and you had to go to like Staples. Staples used to sell an Ericsson phone. I remember that. Or back in the 80s, they had the big ass fucking cell phones that you would attach to your car with the big ass box. But that was like, you had to be rich to have that shit. And then after that came the Motorola flips. That was the first time I ever seen. I remember. It was back in the late 80s. I seen a Motorola flip. Now it's like, wow, a Motorola flip phone? That's crazy. Supermarket, what they got going on? We got a crowd of people over here. What they doing over here? Oh shit, they got the big wigs over here. But they got union guys over here. Yeah, that's true. $1,000 phone bills too. Yeah, that's why I said you have to be rich to have a mobile phone. That shit was crazy. And listen, let me tell you something. I know that I've said this before, but take your kids. If you see old shit or look up some old stuff online and ask them what it is, and watch your kids' responses to the questions you ask them of items back in the day. Like, I took a cassette tape and I showed it to my kids. And then I said, you know what that is? They said, yeah, that plays music. I said, how does it play music? And they said, yeah, this thing right here, it spins. And this one spins also. And you put it inside of this thing, this box, and you push the button and it plays music. So I started laughing, right? I found a pager one day, a beeper. And I showed it to my kids. I said, what is this? They looked at it. Yo, that was the funniest shit. They looked at it. They were turning it all upside down. They're looking at this fucking pager. They put it to their ear. They put it to their ear. They were like, is this a phone? This is a phone from the olden days. I said, not quite. It's kind of sort of in the same family, right? They actually like Walkman, CD players, flip phone shit. I still have DVD, VHS. Wow, VHS. I showed them a VHS tape. They said this one plays movies, like the little one. They were like the little one plays music, the big one plays movies. They said. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, the shit that you get. I might lag, so let me know. I don't know what I want to make for lunch. I might just come back. Let me get some snacks, man. New York mom is not feeling well. She wants me to get some snacks and shit. Don't forget to smash that like button, people. Excuse me. Sorry. It's okay. I don't even know what to make, bro. I might just come back. Let me just get her some snacks so that she's happy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get some Lunchables so that she got something to snack on. We'll get some Lunchables. And then I'll come back later on. I mean, it's only a couple of blocks away from my house, so I could come here whenever. I'll get some Lunchables. I got drinks. I need ice. Let me get some Lunchables, and I guess some ice. We got drinks. All right. This way, when she wakes up, she got something right there. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Oh, we got some fried. Yeah, we got some shit right here. Hold on. All right, let me get some Lunchables. What are they like? Get some Lunchables just so they can snack on it for lunch. We'll get some nachos. No spicy nachos. Nachos, Lunchables. I'll get some bread, get some cheese. I'll make them some grilled cheese sandwiches. Get some bread. Get some bread. Blah, blah, blah. We got a nice stream going on today, huh? Nice stream out. Maybe I got some drinks in the car. Let me get some. I'll get some cheese in a minute. Hold on. Oh, what? Nah, you can come with me. Need some ice. Yeah, my ice machine is broken on my refrigerator, so I gotta get some ice. Come on, nigga. Come on, bro. Stranger Things. 2 bags. Wow. 2 bags of the cold stuff. I'm not reading the chat, bro. Yeah, I can't read the chat yet. I'm doing something, so hold on. There goes my UPS guy. Fuck you doing over here, bro? You should be delivering my shit, nigga. Fuck you doing? My UPS nigga over here. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up on him, watch. Oh no, he leaving. Probably went to make his delivery. He gone. No, he gonna go get that bread. I'm gonna go get the cheese. I'm gonna go get that cheese. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. How are you?
How you doing, sir? I thought you were part of the crew over here.
Nah, not me, bro. No, not me.
How you doing, man?
I got anything today?
Let's see. I'll tell you right now. Hold on 1 second. Man, you're gonna get me in trouble, man.
I'm not gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah, because hold on.
You don't have to. Have a good day. What? Ave Maria. Go get him. I gotta go get some cheese. UPS, man, listen. If you want your packages, always take care of your delivery drivers. For the holiday, my UPS guy, 200. 200 for the holidays. That's what he gets for his tip. He always, bro, always brings me my shit. Never. My packages. UPS never missing. Never missing, never damaged. Let me get some cheese. Some yellow cheese. Where the cheese at? White American. I need yellow American. There we go. Yellow American. Yellow American. Yep. I'll make them some grilled cheese, man. While I figure out what to make for lunch or for dinner, they could have grilled cheese. Nothing wrong with that. With some tomato soup. Ah, yes. Oh, that's what I got. That's what I'm gonna make. I got some soup. I'm gonna make some soup with grilled cheese sandwiches. Come on, bro. New York dad and the New York will. I'll never starve, bro. I'll always figure something out. Always. You know why? Because I learned that shit when I was younger. Always make sure you learn how to cook and take care of yourself just in case ever, in a case of an emergency, you know what to do. Hold on. go.
Hey, hon, how are you?
Where did I park? I parked over there. Come on, people. I need 5 more lights, man. That's 50. You gotta crawl before you walk, right? Let me get 5 more lights. Roll that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Let's move this cart to a safe location. There's mad old people that come here, that's why. You don't put it in a safe location, they'll run over the fucking cart. They'll let a cart run them over. Pantalones is falling, bro. Yo, they just went in on Murder, bro. You don't yo, Murder. They tired of listening to that shit, bro. You come up in here with that dumb shit, bro. People are tired of listening to people. Oh, that shit, I seen that shit on Temu. Bro, you could do better than that. You're a troll, you could do better than that, nigga. Stop talking shit, Murder. You murder these nuts, nigga. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. It's early in the morning, bro. Don't you niggas ain't got no life, bro. Uh-oh. Cito. Every day, Cito comes in here. Timed out. See you later. You're gone. This bitch don't even get one word out. What the fuck? Let me see what she had to say today. Cito. I'm gonna spam until you respond. Well, guess what? I responded, bitch. All right? Please, it's too early, man. Don't get me started. We was having a good stream just now. We was talking about the olden days. We was talking about lame ass trolls. That back in the day, there was no such thing as a troll, bro. There was no such thing. You wanted to troll, you had to fucking try to rank on your peoples in front of their face. And some of the shit that you guys be saying, you would every day, you would get your ass kicked every day. That's the problem with these trolls, bro. They got balls behind the computer. They got no balls. When you get them niggas face to face, they're like, No balls, bro. Bunch of pussies. But they tough. They tough as fucking nails when they're on a computer, bro. They're fucking the strongest fucking people on the planet when they're behind the computer. When you meet them in person, they softer than baby shit. I'ma send you 100 pesos, nigga. 100 pesos ain't worth shit. I'll send you 100 pennies, nigga. These niggas are crazy. Send me $100. Oh my God, yes. Please. Please don't beat me up, nigga. $100 pesos. Bro, John, you up in here. Another one that's up in here every day. John Lacey, you know that your mom, we got your mom's bum. And we beat her arse all the way back to England where you come from, bitch ass nigga. I'm not even paying attention to these bitch ass niggas. I need 50 likes. And then we could continue. Other than that, I'm only reading my people's shit. Oh shit, we got 50 likes. All right? Let's see how long it'll take for them to get 3 strikes. Let's see. I'm gonna pick out 3 troll comments. Let's see. You're overweight, you know, you're an easy knockout. There we go. K-Will, who's this? Who's this? K-Will Wicks? K-Wicks? What the fuck? Strike 1, K-Wicks. You ain't knocking nobody out, nigga. You behind a computer screen. Tell me that shit to my face, then somebody will believe you, nigga. Other than that, get the fuck up out of here, nigga. Where is he? K-Wicks. K-Wicks, you the first fucking victim. Where is that bitch ass nigga? Oh, now I can't find him. Oh, there he is. K-Wicks. See you later. You're strike number 1. Now let me continue. Strike number 2. Shout out from Miami. Good. Y'all stay in New York. Y'all stay on New York Dad nuts. They already know that, bro. They already know that. They stay on my nuts, man. They got my nuts in their mouth all day. They already know. We was having a good stream until these bitch ass niggas woke up. Go brush your teeth, niggas. Go brush your teeth. Go get the fucking boogers out your eyes, nigga. Before you come start trolling. Motherfuckers got issues, bro. They don't even brush their teeth. They start fucking trolling. Have you been racially profiled before? That's not even a fucking question. You already brush chicken schmicken? Yeah, right. You didn't brush shit. Yup, a chill stream earlier. Yeah, until these fucking morons started coming in here. Look at the size of his neck, Vincent. They just get confused, Vincent. They get confused, bro. They think that. Nigga, I grew up in the 90s. I was born in the 70s. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, bro. Most of these trolls, they'll commit suicide. They can't handle that pressure. What? The 90s? The 90s alone would have had you niggas jumping off buildings and shit. You can't handle that shit. You can't even handle your mother. Your mother doesn't pay the fucking cable bill and your cable gets knocked out, you go, oh my God, Ma! Ma! Pay the cable bill, Ma! The fucking internet doesn't work, Ma! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And you niggas are 40 years old, screaming at your mother to pay the cable bill. Come on, bro. Go fuck out of here. Ma! Ma! Pay the cable bill, Ma! Oh my God, pay the cable bill, Ma! I can't troll. Jeremy, you strike two. Strike two, Jeremy. You gotta go, bro. You gotta go. Yeah. That's what they do. They still have cable. Oh, Ma, please pay the cable bill. Please pay the internet bill. Please, Ma. Your mother says, no, I'm not paying that. So you could go watch fucking grown-ass men dancing around in their fucking thongs. I'm not gonna do that shit. That's what your new niggas be watching, bro. Your mother doesn't want you fucking watching gay porn, nigga. Y'all gotta stop that shit, bro. Yep. There we go. Wayne's World. Wayne's World, strike three. There you go. Holla at your boy. Now I want 100 likes, and I'm not reading none of your shit. Let's go. All the real guys that were enjoying the stream before, come on up. Start. Yeah, you can start chatting. I'm just not gonna read their shit. So I spent my summers in Harlem and on Wall Street. I got two totally different perspectives. Yeah. I mean, Harlem now is not like Harlem back in the day. You have to realize Harlem now is a really nice place. Harlem way back in the day, in my opinion, back in like the 80s and 90s, Harlem was kind of raunchy. To me, it was raunchy. To me, it was just like, you know, it was a rough neighborhood. It was kind of raunchy. It was very, very, very just pro-black, right? Nowadays, since it's been gentrified all over again, I think it's a much better neighborhood. It's still, I don't mind pro-black. I don't mind it at all. But back in the 80s and 90s, it was like really like, you had to be a tough guy to get around fucking Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the Bronx. I lived on Tibet Avenue, Webster Projects area. That's nothing wrong. Listen, I love the Bronx. I was born in the Bronx. I didn't grow up in the Bronx, but I still go back. I worked for many, many years in the Bronx. I love the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx. The Bronx came a long way, bro. Nowadays, I go there and I'm happy to go there. Back then, I wasn't happy because I didn't want to see my people all fucked up the way that they used to be. You still got people that are fucked up, but now everything is revamped over there. Everything looking right in Harlem. I mean, in the Bronx. Yeah, let's go. Let's take this. Sorry. Let's go upstairs. So what I want to do is, I gotta make a couple of chips. I don't want to make a couple of chips. Bring this. Put the ice on the steps inside. This bag. I gotta bring my sweatsuits to get dry cleaned. Put that there. I'm a good husband, bro. I'm a good dude. Take care of my family. People, you gotta learn. You gotta take care of your family, bro. Stop being assholes. Take care of your family. If you gotta cook for them, you cook for them. That's the way you take care of family. You cook, you do whatever you gotta do to make sure everybody's all right. My family always gonna be all right. As long as I'm alive, shit, I'll rob a bank for my family. You feel me? You feel me, son? You feel me, my nigga? I guess busy. I guess busy for mines, you heard? Let me bring this inside. I'll bring this inside first. I can't carry everything. Ah. What up, homie? What are you doing, my boy? Put that there. Let me grab this. Ugh. Don't worry, we're gonna have a nice stream on the balcony. Too early in the morning. Let's get it. You got this. Put this over here. All right. Hold on, yo. Hold on. Let me go run and get the ice. All right.
Set it up.
Hold up.
You didn't set it up. It's a few all the time.
Told you they like soup. They like soup over here, bro. Soup and sandwiches for lunch. They like that shit over here. Tomato soup with grilled cheese. That shit is the bomb. Yep. Hot in there, bro. Fuck. Where's my lighter, bro? Fuck me. I'll be right back. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. All right. Whew. Ah, damn. Oh, my God. Just to bring everything up. B-Best, what up? You sent me a flower, homegirl? That's my sister. That's my manita right there, bro. Manita. How do I sound? How do I sound 50, 51 years old? And if I'm still living at home with my mom, there's no way, bro. I moved out of my house when I was 18, bro. I didn't go far. We lived in the same complex. My mother lived upstairs and I lived downstairs. But I paid my own rent, all my own shit. And then when I was 19, I left there and I went somewhere else. We good out? Thank you. Manita, so the differences from growing up then till now, I'll tell you one thing. These kids, they don't know what it is to struggle. They don't know what it is to work. They don't know what it is to actually even work hard for what they need or for what they want. You know, they think everything is gonna get handed to them. You know, you even got some adults, man. Some adults 40 years old, 35, 30 years old. Fucking, that's an adult, man. You a grown ass nigga. And my belief is, the minute you could create another life, or the minute you could be messing around, having sex to make another baby, that's the minute you need to grow the fuck up and do your own shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing anything, bro, you're not. Yeah, you fucked up in the game, bro. We Puerto Ricans or Latinos, we teach our kids from jump. We teach our kids from jump. If you're into something, let's say you're into the arts, and you growing up that way, we will always support you. You could stay with us as long as you're doing something with your life. If you're not doing shit, bro, you need to get the fuck up out my crib, nigga. The fuck up out of here. I want to walk around in my drawers, nigga. Fuck out of here. And I'm talking for Latinos, bro, because I don't know no Latino that'll stand there and let their kids say, oh, fuck you, mom. Fuck you, you're a fucking bitch. Bro, the day my kid says that shit to my wife, they going down, nigga. They going down. I'm giving them a chop right in their fucking throat, nigga. They going down. My mom is bedridden, and I still look down. When I do something wrong, I still look down at the floor. When my mother yells at me, and I'm 50, and my mother's 71. All right, I still look down at the floor out of respect. These kids today, they don't know how to respect nobody. The rule is you're supposed to respect anybody older than you. You're supposed to respect. You go on it don't matter if you're on the internet or not, bro. Older people, you're supposed to respect. Why? Because we lived through shit that you guys can't even handle. You guys can't even handle half the shit that we did. Mm-hmm. Freeloaded, moochers, fucking bunch of leeches nowadays, bro. That's no good, bro. That's no good. Ma, help me, ma, help me. Nigga, you 40 years old, nigga. Fuck you mean, ma, help me. You know? Yeah, I'm not doing Supreme drop today. They don't got nothing. They got one of those basketball machines on Supreme today. You know how much they want for that shit? $13,000. You must be crazy, nigga. 13,000? You only get one mom, bro. You only get one mother. 85 niggas could be your dads. 85. I mean, I've seen fucking Maury. You ever watch Maury? You know. 85 motherfuckers could be your dad. They could take care of shit, or they could take care of you or whatever. You only get one mom in this world. Just one. And you need to appreciate. You need to appreciate your mom and your dad. I appreciate. I'm 51 and I still appreciate my mom and my dad.
Dogs have no food.
All right. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They got that bag right there. Yeah, I give it to everybody. They all could be on a diet. We're all more related to our moms biologically. Yeah, but not this younger generation does not respect their mom. They do not respect their mom. Let me tell you something. I've seen the difference. I've seen the difference between white parents, and I'm not trying to make this a racial thing, but I've seen the difference between white parents and black parents, okay? You go to the mall, right? You see some kid, some white kid. He goes to the Lego store. He wants the mother to buy him something from the Lego store. And you got a black kid goes to the Lego store with their parents, with their black parents, with their black moms, right? The white mom will tell the kid, her kid, no, you can't have that. This motherfucker will bounce off the fucking walls, call his mother a bitch, call his mother a fucking cunt. Fuck you, mom. I hate you. I wish nothing good upon you. I wish you get run over by a bus and all kinds of shit. And what does the mother do? She buys him the fucking toy, right? I see a black kid wanting the same fucking thing. He'll ask his mom. His moms will say, nope, you can't have that. The motherfucker will go, what? Motherfucker just sucked his teeth. She stomping that nigga out. Yo, what you said, nigga? What you said? Boom, bop, boom, boom. And motherfucker ain't get no toy, and they walking out the store, he crying and shit. You get that. You get it when you stop sucking your teeth. Now you tell me the difference. You know what I'm saying? Facts, bro. Europeans get the same heat. Yeah. Look at this one. Yo, that's funny. You see, I'll read this one. That's why black kids cut in water slide lines. Yo, that's funny shit. Was there EA on the 12s today? Yes, there was, but it was shipped to me yesterday. They did in-store pickup. It was whatchamacallit? It was a ship to me shit. Top of the morning. What up, my boy Zaya? Yo, Zaya, you wanna laugh? There's a troll that comes in here every day, and every day we kick him out. He starts talking shit. I heard you got beef with Zaya. What fucking beef do I got with? That's my brother, bro. I would never. I said, I'll be like, yo, soon as he says that shit, I just fucking get rid of that motherfucker. What's up? What's going on, my brother? Sucking teeth might have got your teeth punched out back in the day. That's what I'm saying. We grew up different, bro. We grew up there. I would never even suck my teeth. Bro, till this day, I don't even throw F-bombs in front of my mother, bro. And my mother's bedridden. My mother's sick. My mother's 71 years old. I don't even curse in front of my mother. And my mother curses. Don't get me wrong. My mother will curse. You had an interview right now? Yeah, I hope you get it too, my brother. Break a leg there. Yeah, we don't listen. Blacks and Puerto Rican, blacks and Hispanic mothers, they don't play that shit. They don't play that shit. But you get a white Caucasian kid and a mom, and the nigga starts talking about fuck you, mom, and all that shit. I be like, oh my God, bro. I gotta walk out of the store, bro, because if you're not gonna do nothing, bro, then there's something wrong with that parent, bro. You know, I'm not, to this day, I don't get that, bro. How white kids could do that shit. Back in the day, bro, it was when the street lights came on, you got to go home to eat dinner. If you wasn't there in time, you wasn't eating, nigga. You was not eating. Somebody else was gonna eat your shit. So you had to go make sure you got your ass back in the house when the street lights came on. And back then, your parents used to tell you to go outside. You know, get the fuck out of the house. Saturdays, clean up and go. Get the fuck out of here. You know, parents didn't want you around, laying around in their house, fucking. I mean, there was no computers and none of that shit, but they didn't want to see you sitting there watching fucking TV. Nah, hell no. Once Looney Tunes was over, get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. I'll see you. Make sure you stay in the area, because if I gotta call you, if we going somewhere, you hear that shit too. Your mother will walk out the window, go, hey yo, so and so, or whistle, or your dad will whistle, and you'll know that whistle, because all the dads would whistle, all the moms would scream out, and you knew, you would be like 2 blocks away and be like, with that supersonic hearing, be like, oh shit, I gotta go, nigga. My parents is calling me, nigga. I gotta go. I gotta go, nigga. Don't let your fucking parents be walking down that block. She'll have a belt in her hand talking about, yo, come here. You be running. My parents never had to tell me to go outside. I always spend time outside. And or I was out with family members. Yeah. Listen, Sundays was always, we go to a relative's house. All right? Even when I lived with my grandparents, Sundays was always saved. You go to some relative's house and you spend the day at the relative's house. You guys make a Sunday dinner. Everybody ate. Everybody, you conversed. You played outside with your cousins, and you know, at nighttime, you would fucking be mad tired. The ride could be an hour long, and it seemed like 5 minutes. It seemed like, nigga, I just closed my eyes. We're already home? Damn, man, I don't want to go upstairs, bro. I'm too tired for this shit. But Saturdays was always clean up in the morning, clean up the house. Everybody had their chores. Somebody had to clean the bathroom. Somebody had to do the dishes. Somebody had to do this, somebody had to do that. We even had ironing days, bro. I know how to iron. I love to iron my clothes. Like, I love to iron. So, what we used to do was, on Sunday nights, we would go to the laundromat. When we didn't have the washing machine. when we had a washing machine, we used to wash the clothes and we used to hang them up outside. You could hang your clothes up. You used to put a line up. You used to have poles in the backyard. And on those poles, you used to have these hooks and you used to put a line on it. Boom, 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 go back and forth, put a line. And you were able to fucking put your clothes on the line. And by the end of the day, your clothes would be dry. You would collect all your clothes. You would go inside and you would iron your clothes because you gotta get ready for the week. Nigga, I was not going outside with no wrinkled ass clothes, bro. If my dad ever caught us with wrinkled clothes, bro, oh my God. He wouldn't. My dad wasn't a disciplinarian. My dad would just, he would tell my mother, and we would get grounded. If we went outside with wrinkled clothes, there was no way, my nigga. No way. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. But we grew up so much better than these kids now. These kids now have no respect for anything. They take everything for granted. You know, we used to have hooky parties. That wasn't an everyday event. Nowadays, bro, these motherfuckers don't even want to go to school. You go to school, these motherfuckers don't even want to go to school nowadays, bro. They want to get homeschooled. The fuck is a homeschool, bro? And nowadays, all these kids get diagnosed with all these fucking problems. Anxiety. Anxiety, what the fuck? There was no anxiety when I was growing up, bro. Yeah, you know what they used to call that shit in my house? Anxiety attacks? Es una poca vergüenza, bro. Eso una poca vergüenza. That's what my mother used to say. And my grandmother. Nah, que anxiety ni anxiety. Eso poca vergüenza. And you used to get grounded for that shit. No fucking anxiety or panic attacks. None of that shit. All these soft ass kids now fucking getting panic attacks and anxiety and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Oh, tú tienes anxiety. Oh yeah, tú tienes anxiety. Well, get up there and read that speech, nigga, in front of the class. Eso no poca vergüenza que anxiety. Get up there and read that shit, nigga. Eso poca vergüenza, bro. Poca vergüenza. Yeah. You used to throw eggs at cars, let's say. I remember getting in trouble for throwing eggs at cars. For Halloween and shit, you just throw eggs, pow, pow, pow. Hit the fucking car. The nigga used to get out. He used to chase you back to your crib and then tell your mother, yo, your son just hit my car with eggs. Oh, yeah? All right. I'm sorry about that, sir. I apologize. Boom, boom. Nigga used to leave. Nigga, go upstairs. Go upstairs. I remember my mother had a red belt, a red plastic belt on the doorknob. The doorknob in the hallway. She's telling me, oh, go get that belt. And then the worst part about it is when she used to whip your ass with the belt, it was all done in words. Tú no vas a hacer esa mierda otra vez. And for every fucking word, you used to get a whipping. But you know what it did for us? It showed us how to be good fucking human beings, bro. No poca vergüenza like they do now. These fucking kids now, man. Some of these kids, sometimes I just want to get out the car and just fucking give them a fucking cocotazo. Yo, you remember cocotazos, nigga? Yeah, fucking bing. Fucking cocotazo right on his fucking head, man. Get out of here, bro. Here, look at this nigga. Yo, that's trauma. That ain't no fucking trauma. This what I mean is, yeah, it's little soft-ass niggas like you that, oh, it's fucking trauma. That's child abuse. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Good memories. Those are the good old days, bro. They don't got that shit no more. I got an extension cord one. Worst whipping I ever got. And you never forgot that shit, right? You never forgot that shit. Bro, I was in the first grade. And I pushed a girl. And the girl fell on the floor. Okay, I pushed her. I didn't hit her. I pushed her. My moms came up to school and whipped my ass. All right? Nowadays, that would be considered, they would call Child Protective Services nowadays for that shit. My moms came up to school, said, you want to hit a girl? Boom, boom, bop, bing, bang. I chased the dude in the hallway in middle school with you remember the wooden poles to open up the windows in public school here in New York? It had like a hook at the end, and you would reach down. And I chased a nigga down the hallway with one of those. We was playing around. It wasn't serious. Nigga, they called my mom up to school, bro. I never forget, it was raining that day. She drove me to school that day. I knew she was up to something, bro. I said, fuck. Why is mommy driving us to school this morning? She never drove us to school. She always let us walk. Sure as shit, she had a meeting with the assistant principal. Nigga, as soon as we walked into the school, bro, she had an umbrella in her hand. And she beat my ass with that umbrella. The umbrella was bent. The umbrella was bent when she was done. My mother beat my ass, bro. And all I did was chase a nigga down the hallway with the pole. Good morning, Mimi. Good morning. We just over here reminiscing about the good old days, bro. The good old days that we will never get back. Because technology and the softness of kids today will not allow us to get it back. People, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to your boy, man. Subscribe to your boy. Some softies in the chat talking about abuse. Yeah, of course they will. Because that's all they know. They grew up in this soft era right now. Gen X motherfuckers. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of these kids today, bro, they too soft, man. They quick to fucking claim they're ODD. The fuck is ODD, nigga? We ain't have ODD back in the days. Oppositional defiance disorder. Everything is a disorder now. Get the fuck out of here. Like my mother used to say, that ain't no fucking ODD. Eso es poca vergüenza, bro. Eso es poca vergüenza. That means that's fucking embarrassing. That's what that is. There you go. Shout out to Jay Stevens. 100 likes before we address the BS trolls. That's right. We don't address trolls until we get what we want, and then you get 3 strikes, which you use up. You niggas use it up quickly. You don't even waste no time to fuck that shit up. Kids nowadays are a disorder. Yes, exactly what they are, bro. These niggas don't clean. They don't do laundry. They don't cook. Nothing. A weirdo ass looking nigga. Came from around the corner looking. What are you looking for, nigga? You don't live here. Dressed all in black? What the fuck are you looking at, nigga? Yeah, I watch everybody, bro. There are a lot of kids that live around here. Yeah, I don't want me. I'm one of those dudes, bro. I see some kid, somebody trying to. I be watching from the background. I don't watch the kids. I watch out around the kids to see if there's anybody lurking around them. Kids will always be kids. They'll always be playing. They don't pay attention to what's around them. So, but when I'm out here, I pay attention around the kids to see what's looking at the kids. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to fight. Yeah, they don't know how to fight. What happened with the neighbor? Oh, I don't know. I think it was some sort of. I think it was some sort of like.
Bro, I'm getting really fed up right now.
Wife doesn't like it when you talked about bearing kids. What? So. So what were we talking about? There's shit going on in my house right now. People arguing and shit. Stop.
Tell her to stop talking to me! Tell her to stop talking!
They're arguing. My wife and my daughter are arguing. Oh my lord. Yeah, I don't get involved with women arguing. I don't get involved. You know, my daughter just is what I'm talking about. They don't know how to respect, bro. They don't know how to respect. You know. Yo, can you ask Kenzo what the neighbor said after finding her cat in the house? No, she didn't say anything to them. You know what they did? You know what they did? They were in the house. She knocked on the door, and they have a side door. And what they did was they opened up the side door and let the cat out. So it looked like the cat came out of the driveway. Yeah, nigga. Yo, the GPS was in the house. The cat was in the house. And they opened up she knocked on the door because Kenzie don't give a fuck. Kenzie's one of those, if you tell her, yo, go bang on this door, she'll go bang on the door.
I can't find my neck now.
You know your mom not feeling good, so she's having like a rough day. People just be parking. They don't look how they park. Outside looks beautiful. Me, the losing battle, yeah, nigga, you don't get involved in women arguments. You just don't get involved because you'll always end up being the loser. Hold on, let me go get something to drink. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, chat. I'll be right back. We're back. Yeah, I passed on Supreme today. Supreme really had nothing worth copying today. Yep, today's environment is 1000% the internet. Yo, Bang Bang, what happened with the Tank Davis Jake Paul fight? Can you tell me what happened there? I don't know what the fuck happened there. You know who I haven't spoken to is CEO Jay. Yeah, Jay the boxer. He's his mom passed away, bro. I feel bad. His mom passed away, and I called him to see if he was, and called him a few times. He didn't answer me. I know that's hard, bro. So hope if he's watching, man, he knows he knows I got love for that nigga. For kidnapping and domestic violence. Well, he got arrested again? He got arrested again? Come on, this nigga crazy, bro. They got this nigga as a woman beater. What the fuck? What, kidnapping his own kids or something? Charges are looming? Oh my God. Bro, that kid's gonna get locked up, bro. That kid's gonna get locked up. He be fucking around with these crazy broads, bro. And he's one of them dudes, he be mad jealous. He gotta stop that shit, man. He gonna go to jail, man. Especially in Vegas. Look what happened to fucking Mayweather. Too much money. I think so. My people, sub up and hit that like button, please, and thank you. Appreciate it. Why you going to jail when you living good? That's a fact, man. Ain't nothing. If I come to New York, would you show me around? Hell yeah, I would. Tank's birthday is tomorrow, and so is mine. Oh, shit. Happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday. Crazy, no video yet. Just sub. Thank you. Thank you for subbing, my brother. Thank you. Is it cold? Hell yeah, it's cold out here, bro. It's like 40 degrees out here right now. Yeah, bro, it's just, Man, he shouldn't. That what they should have done for him. You got to realize a lot of these dudes, bro, all they got is yes men on their side. You know, Coach Calvin, what he needs to do is to put his fucking foot down and tell him, yo, dog, you need somebody with you constantly 24/7, bro. Life coach, whatever the fuck. We're going to get you somebody that's got to be with you constantly 24/7. This way, you're not going through this bullshit. Okay? That's what they need to do. Because he'll get into an argument with whoever his baby mama is, and right away, they call up the police, and bro, once a bitch call the police on me, bro, I'm finished. There's no more talking, bro. Stay the fuck up away from me, and get the fuck out of my life, nigga. You call the police on me, you finished, nigga. No, bro. He needs somebody to stay with him constantly, 24/7, until he gets rid of all of this bullshit. Because anybody could make a fucking phone call and accuse him of something, and then he going to jail, bro. They don't believe the dudes, bro. They don't believe the dudes. If you didn't do anything, then you know, they still gonna believe the accuser, right? But knowing his fucking track record, he probably grabbed the bitch by the throat and did some dumb shit. No, my nigga, you got to control yourself, bro. Man, nigga, these niggas be wildin', bro. These niggas be wildin'. They professional fighters. Bro, your hands are lethal weapons, bro. What are you doing beating on a woman, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? This nigga, bro, you gotta go, my nigga. You gotta go. Don't be asking my chat for no money, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, don't be asking my chat for no money. Go buy your crack somewhere else, nigga. Yo, what up, Joe? Yeah, I just got rid of Alex. Yeah, I sent them packing. That's what I sent them. We don't got no scratch for you. Fuck. Yo, these dudes is crazy, man. Come on, let's get them likes up, man. Let's get them likes up. How's the New York Misses situation today? She's all right. Back in the day, Tank ran into a car with his Ferrari and dipped. Dipped out. Got caught a few days later. Yo, Tank's... Yeah, that's crazy. Such a great fighter, man. Yeah, I haven't seen a fighter like that, bro, in ages. Cause to me, he's much better than Floyd. To me, he's much better than Floyd, and he just, you know, he letting his shit go, man. You know, to me, he is the face of boxing, bro. Tank Davis is the face of boxing. He's a great fucking fighter, man. But bro, you gotta hold it down, bro. While you're in control of the boxing world, you need to hold that down, bro. You gotta be You gotta be the best fucking citizen you could be. Upstanding citizen. You can't even get caught fucking with a traffic ticket, nigga. And you know, he's from a hard part of town. He's from B-More. But, you know, you gotta get up out of that. You're not in B-More no more, bro. You're not in Baltimore no more. You gotta get up out of that life. You know? You got all these goons all around you. Bro, tell them niggas to get to stepping, nigga. They wasn't around before. Fuck they doing around you now, man. Tell them niggas to get to stepping, bro. You know? Everybody always with the hand out. But when it comes to you know, standing up for you and you when you wrong, nah, nigga, they the first one. Yes, no, I'm not telling them nothing, nigga. That nigga go cut me off. All they worried about is what they gonna get out of that nigga. That's not right, bro. We're about 15 likes short, fam. Don't forget to sub up. We out here, we was doing the early morning drive. Yeah, we've been on here for like 2 hours already. Over 2 hours. Oh, no. Yeah, over 2 hours. Are you going to show how to cop the Jordan 10 Shadow? Yeah, go sub up and hit the notification bell, and I show you at nighttime. My sneakers is all at nighttime. I don't do the sneakers during the day. During the day, we talk about life. There's plenty of fucking sneaker YouTubers talking about sneakers during the day. You don't need, yeah, let them tell you whatever they feel like telling you right about it. I'll tell you the truth when we get down to nighttime. Hell yeah, them fucking 10s are, them shits are fire. I got some pretty rare shoes coming this week. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got the very super duper limited shoe that's dropping for the holidays. The Soulfly 3s coming in. Them shits is stupid limited. And I got what else I got coming in? I got Black Cat 4s coming in. I'm going for the Shadow 10s. I already have the Chicago 1 lows. I got those already. They're in the house. I got the Travises already. I've been had the Travises. People, stop with the Travis shit. All right? In my opinion, I don't think them Travises are gonna drop. Yeah. And if they drop, it's most likely going to be a fake drop. It's going to be one of those drops where nobody hits. It's just so people could say that they dropped them. You know what I'm saying? Did you get the Red Bulls over Broadway when the 10s dropped around 2013? No, I didn't have those. I didn't have the Red Bulls over Broadway. I want those, though. They're all red joints. Yes, those are nice. Those are nice. The only 10s that I do have right now are those steel 10s that just came out recently, and I have the OVO 10s. I have the black and the white pair. Yeah, the Drake joints. Yeah, I got them both. What time is it? It's showtime. What the fuck? Yeah, near that, I got Bulls Over Broadway. Double nickel and powder blue. Damn, those are nice, bro. Double nickels, yeah. That's all nice shit. I like 10s. 10s never got their credit. But those 10s are nice. Oh, fucking shit. Yo, this thing's coming off. That son of a bitch. Bulls Over Broadway, my favorite 10. Those are fire, bro. Louis Mendez, those are definitely a dope pair. They're all red. So yo, we got 10 minutes. I'm gonna shut it down in 10 minutes because I got some shit I gotta do in the house. Yeah, I got some shit I gotta do. So make sure you guys sub up. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy. Hit the notification bell if y'all wanna get some real information on sneakers. I told everybody, bro. Everybody, they're dropping on the 8th. The Travises are dropping on the 8th, bro. I remember, go back to the stream, September 21st. I did a stream where I told everybody, you don't read, they're only gonna drop in Tokyo. They're only gonna drop in Tokyo. I said this September 21st. Here we are, fucking November. Still thinking that they're gonna drop fucking Travises. Bro, that's a crock of shit, bro. They're not dropping Travises. You don't see what they're going for? They're going for $3,000 a pop. All right? I had got my shit in June. Because I knew, I had this feeling, bro, they wasn't gonna drop them. If people had them back then, that means that they were going out the back door early. And that was it. But we just getting ready just in case they decide to drop some shit. And which, you know, you have to. You can't pass that up. That's a fucking money. That's a money bag right there. That's a come up. To pay $155 for a shoe that resells for $3,000, that's a come up, my nigga. See, Jonathan said you knew your dad. Yeah, you said it. I'm telling you, I did. Nobody listens to the old man, though. Yeah, they listen to their own shit. I'm always right, fam. I'm always right. Shout out to Bad Bunny. Shout out to my people in Puerto Rico. Let's get it. Boricua, stand up. Say you're not old. That's what they say. That's what a lot of people in the sneaker community they be calling me old. That I shouldn't be doing sneakers. Yeah, that I'm fucking. Yeah, that I'm a hype piece and all that. I don't give a fuck. If I'm a hype piece, hell yeah, nigga, I'm a hype piece. Yep. If they came to you and gave you a pair of fucking a pair of Skippies or a pair of Off-Whites, which one would you take? You gotta be stupid to take the Skippies, nigga. Everybody gonna take the Off-Whites. So, then you a hype piece too, nigga. I don't know nobody that's gonna say, nah, I don't want the $1,000 shoe. I want the $15 shoe. Fuck out of here, nigga. You crazy, nigga. Look at this one. I'll take the Skips. Yeah, right. Yeah, you tell that shit to your mother, nigga. Mimi, Off-White. You already know, right, Mimi? Look at this nigga. Barlight Broker. You need to come up with something new, bro. Yeah. That's been said. That's been said already. Yeah, it's been said already. Since you want to say it again, man, you get the fuck out of here. Go tell that shit to somebody else. Holla at me.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, y'all. Make sure. The hell? Where you pulling up from, son? Yo, you
I need a lint roller.
need a lint roller and you need to clean that shit up.
I fucking can't do this.
Come on, bro.
Fed all the animals.
Come on.
16 cans of food it took to feed all the animals.
16 cans of food? Yeah.
Something you use as your phone stand.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. It's been real. I love everybody. If you didn't sub up on your way in, make sure you sub up on the way out.
He has food on his face. Because
Trolls not invited, so don't do it. But
This is why he stuck his head through me. Food all over his face.
all right, y'all. Love you. And I'll see y'all later. I'll be going back on live later on. All right? Love y'all. We need the bird. Mine is not enough? Yeah, she gone. Holla at your boy. All right. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.